What is up, everybody? Bootman here, and we're back with another Marvel Snap video. And there's this brand new deck going around, which I'm calling Serantress 2.0, all right? So Majantress, my deck, it's gotten me to Infinite multiple seasons. I've been trying to play it every now and then. It hasn't done too well against the Silver Surfer meta, and some of the stuff going on right now, it's decent, but apparently this deck is like infinite rank material. So this is completely comprised of pool 3 cards plus Zabu, which I hear is interchangeable. So in this video, I want to break down the deck and then play some games and see if it lives up to the hype, all right? But before we get started, if you're new here, hi, my name is Chris. I also go by Bootman. If you love Marvel Snap and you are trying to rank up, if you like the competitive aspect of this game, make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell, because this channel is for you. I promise it will make you a better Marvel Snap player. I love reviewing decks, new cards, all sorts of stuff, all right? And we're trying to hit 7,500 subscribers by the end of the month. We only need like 100 more, so just hit that subscribe button. And there's a lot of cool stuff going on here. We have our awesome Discord server linked down in the description below. We do monthly giveaways for the season pass. If you follow me on Twitter, at BootmanMSTZ, that's also linked below. And I currently have a Shadow King style giveaway going on right now where you help me build a deck, and whoever has the best deck will win a $20 gift card, which can get you the season pass or some gold, whatever you want. It's your gift card, baby, all right? So make sure you subscribe and follow me on Twitter, all right? So let's discuss, let's break this down real quick. So I've been hearing quite a bit of hype. So this is our man, KM Best, all right? KM is currently sitting at a rank 137. Let me get rid of my little overlay real quick. By the way, if you're on the computer, use this freaking overlay. It's sick, untap.gg. Anyways, our dude, KM Best, currently sitting at rank 137, and he pops out this list. So this list looks a lot like Serantress, all right? This is a deck I played around with last season, which was pretty decent. There have been changes, and he is saying that this deck is pretty good for the new nerfs that have come out with Surfer and Zabu. He thinks it is legit. Now, I've played with this. This is like my jam. This is my style. So I actually watched KM Best's video. I watched his stream playing it. And a couple things, KM Best and many others, and I might do a full video on this at some point, KM Best is one of the best players. He's super smart. I listen to his podcast every single week. I learned so much from that dude. But anybody watching this, also be very, very mindful that KM Best, people like Educated Collins, the Code Deco guys, they are in what Educated Collins calls bot hell, right? They're playing against a lot of bots, not too many regular players. Like you and I with our MMR, we're dealing with a more challenging situation, a lot more deck variety, a lot more, people using like the newer cards and things like that. So our situation's a lot different. That's another reason why I like testing out these decks, because I want to set your expectations where they should be, right? Because people who don't understand the whole MMR system and the types of games you're playing, you might believe that some of these decks are better than they are based on where you're at, all right? So I do think this should be a strong deck, but we're gonna find out, all right? So the only things that are kind of different here is I did not use Lizard, okay? So typically in this deck, my Majantress deck, it uses magic, but also we have Captain Marvel, and Captain Marvel gets us into tight places, okay? And I've used Crossbones instead of Rescue. The original Majantress deck, the one that inspired my Majantress, had Rescue, okay? Rescue is a 4 power if you play a card here next turn, +5, which is awesome, but it also makes it Shang-Chi bait. So in this, I like how it still uses a lot of the counter cards and everything like that, because a lot of this style of play is reacting to what the opponent is doing. So we'll see how Zabu does, because Zabu has been nerfed to a 2/2 and also only reduces your 4, so his cost is lower, but he reduces your 4 cost down to a 3 cost, all right? But with Sarah, this is going to make him 2. All right, plus we're gonna also have a lot of these ones lower, which is interesting. So we'll see how it works, because we'll have like a 1 cost Lizard at the end, and all that kind of stuff. So like maybe we can like buff up Bishop like crazy. That's kind of the benefit of these two. You push out a lot of power, you counter some things, so it should be all right. I did watch the few games Cam Best played with it, and like he only played like 2 or 3 games with it that I saw on his stream. So I was really curious about it, and this might be a deck that you can use. And me, I've been having a rough go of it. So before we jump into some games, I'm currently ranked 82. Okay. Days ago, like I hit 81 within a day. And then I reached up to like 83, 84. I dropped down to 71. And I've just been playing my Null Galactus deck. Like nothing's been working for me. So I've just been biding my time and playing my Null Galactus deck. So that deck is very boring. So I really want to find another deck that works. So let's jump into this. Let me give you a little bit of volume. We all like to hear the music, right? Can you hear that? There we go. So I've been looking for something else. So let's see how this Serantress 2.0 goes. Let's jump into it. And if you're new here, I like to just play games straight through. Some creators, not all, just show you the wins. I want you to show everything that can happen, all right? You need to know worst case scenarios before you jump into this. So we got TVA, which is not terrible for us, which is not terrible for a deck like this, all right? So let's see. But yeah, it's been rough. So if you've been having a rough season, it's all good. All right, you're snapping? Okay. Let's see, buddy. So I'm about to be able to drop 9 power on this board. Like this guy snapped me because he had Zabu. like, should I snap him back now that he knows that I have Zabu? Yeah, you better have a Shang-Chi. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop her here. I'm going to do Bishop into Mysterio. That's interesting. I can do this. Where are you going to drop this? I don't know if we can win this, actually. You're at 9. You're going to drop it there, so I'd have to beat this. This is 4. But all I have is that. And we're going to be managing our cubes, so let's just peace out of this one. That's not going to happen. Ooh, at turn 3 Shuri. They could have dropped all sorts of stuff. They could have dropped in a Tuma. You know what I mean? And we couldn't tie it up and they would have won a tiebreaker. Not great for us. Not great at all. All right, so Serantress 2.0, 0-1 so far. Let's move on, see what happens next. I'll take that. Hey, that worked out like half decent. Half decent for both of us. We got a decent hand. So I like to hang on to my demon just in case I got to bust out a Killmonger. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Free Limbo? Don't even need magic in the deck. But yeah, so that's the other thing. Been playing a lot of Shuris and things like that. Now, if that last game was like a regular 6-turn game, might have been able to do something. We have Shang-Chi in here, you know. Something I do debate playing one of these, like, you know, with the Bishbu deck that I made a video on a while back, is that... ooh. So we can Enchantress that in a second. Anyways, with Bishbu, we have an Absorbing Man. So you can Shang-Chi 2 lanes, right? Because with the Shuri thing going on, some people are, you know, a lot of people are using Taskmaster too to get 2 of them out there. Interesting. Interesting. I like. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Guess I'll do this. Take away their armor now. Ooh. So they're playing just a normal bounce deck? They're playing a normal bounce deck. A Killmonger would be fantastic. Huh. Yeah. A lot of little one drops here. Why is everybody so snap happy? That's the other thing too, by the way. If you've been losing, oh boy, that guy does not know why this is bad for him. He does not know. I like to surprise with a Shang-Chi, but like, we might have to just do it now. So I can get this Mysterio out, right? I'm not going to snap back just because I'm not sure what is going to happen. I like how Mojo World cheered for us right after we we took out their big old dude. What is this? What is this? This is terrible. It's hard to tell what they're gonna play, but like we can't go. Can't do anything. Can they get 13 over here? And all they need is 9. Oh wait, no, because this is our real Mysterio. What do you guys think? You think we can pull this off? Like, they gotta know my real Mysterio's there, right? This is, don't do what I'm about to do. Do not do this, okay? Don't do this. Maybe he hit retreat later. You think? Because he'll need a Shang-Chi here unless he can put down 13 power. And then he's gonna need 13 here. So I think a Shang-Chi is the only thing that wins it for him, and it doesn't. And it doesn't win it for you. Sorry, Chacha Carino or Cornea. I don't even know how to say your name, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it because you got wrecked, son, by Serantress 2.0, baby. He wasn't expecting that Shang-Chi. He wasn't expecting that Shang-Chi. Oh, I miss Shang-Chi so much. I just haven't been playing Shang-Chi in decks. Actually, I lied. Shang-Chi is in my Galactus deck, and it has done pretty well. Pretty well over there. A lot of people go into it and they're like, oh, I'm fine. I'm about to slam down more power than you. And you get, like, the Galactus play, even though, you know, people say it's not that interactive, like, it is very just like, you just go through the motions. I don't like decks like that. Like, I hate using it. But anyways, there's some strategy that gets involved, right? Like, there's been times when I don't play my null because I know what the other person's going to do or play, and I just play like a death with a Shang-Chi, and beautiful. Beautiful. By the way, I've been keeping the counter. We're at 718 games this season. And by the way, I went, oh, God, because I hate when it hits Mysterio. Hate it. Let's get you out on the board, Bishop. I want to buff you up. And Zabu's not going to affect Mysterio now, right? Like, oh, hello, old Zabu. Hello. Right now I'm thinking, I'm like, do I want to put my Nova down? Because if this guy is playing a Zoo deck, I don't want to scare him. You know what I mean? And there's only one, so we'll wait. Now, is this guy Zabu? Oh, look at that, too. Oh, crap. Yeah, I don't need Sarah because you can only reduce these so much. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to go well. I do not know. We're going to be able to take out this, but... Are you... Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, he got our Mysterio. You guys, you got our Mysterio. Okay. So we do this. I was about to beef that Bishop up. Bishop was about to be buff as heck. He was about to go from like 16-bit to like 32-bit with all the muscles we were gonna put on him. That was a good joke. You know it was. All right, let's do one more. Cosmos. That does not get along with this deck if Zabu comes out. That's, oh, Crimson Cosmos. You are a brutal location. Absolutely brutal. Oh, hello. Get a bunch of lizards out on the board. Don't know if I like that, because if they have a Professor X, that's going to go right there, and I'm not going to be able to get too much stuff in there. Don't know if I like that. He likes that. Hey, remember the last guy who snapped? Remember that guy? Remember him? Let's play one more. Let's do cube management. Like, this isn't good. We don't have a deck that really busts out like a lot of like on reveals. It's dumb to stay in this. We'll do one more. All right, so Easy Joe over here has a Dracula profile pick. So I'm curious how this is gonna go. Let's see. Because I want to know how this faces up against MODOK decks. I haven't loved the MODOK meta going on. It's very hard to counter sometimes unless you have the perfect cards. But even if you can Enchantress I'm gonna save my Nova. Even if you can Enchantress a Morbius, there's not much you could do about a Dracula. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep saving this. Since I got Bishop, want to get him buff. Okay. One of these. By the way, I have seen versions of this kind of like Serantress type deck with Sentinels too. Like what are they calling it? Like Sarah Control, something like that. Yeah, I think you might be playing it. I'm hoping for Carnage, so Carnage can eat this up. You know, just a little num 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 num. That's fair. That's fair, Scarlet Witch. Good, you would have been a lot cooler earlier, but I'm just going to use him to get some buffs. Yeah, look, we're both running a similar list. I don't really know who wins this. Our Bishop's about to get buffed, though. So let's see what happens. Kind of a toss-up. We're about to put 7 over here. That's going to get buffed, so I think it might depend on what he puts here. He or she would be playing against a lady. And he put them all there. Yeah, so they got this one. Oh, touche. Touche indeed, good sir. Well played. Two cubes, ain't no thing. Ain't no thing. All right, everybody. So that is Serantress 2.0. What are my overall thoughts? It's decent. It's decent. I think, and like I was saying too, I think like since like the MODOK decks they're kind of toning down. I've played a ton of games in the last 24 hours, like probably like close to 100, and I've noticed it kind of slowing down. So this deck might be able to do its thing, right? That version the other person was playing with like Sentinel and you know, like White Queen and stuff, that version might be better. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to make a video on that version. This one, like you kind of saw like a little bit of the struggle right there. One of the issues I've been running into with this deck and just kind of in this season in general is just like a lot of bad luck, right? A lot of bad luck on the hands. Like the other day I played Majantress a dozen times plus, and like I could not draw Bishop to save life for me. And like he is a main component of this because he gradually just gets buffered. So like when you're reducing the cost of things and just throwing down stuff, like your Bishop can get huge. And if you don't have them, you're just kind of like, you know, just kind of farting around, not doing much. And by the way, so those of you who are new here for some reason, I have this like linked down in the description. Here's my Majantress deck, which I might start playing again. I definitely will after I hit Infinite. I might play around with it between now and then though, because I do think it has some strength right now with some things kind of shifting and changing. Its main weakness was Silver Surfer. But as you can see here, we don't have any counters for like a Dracula, you know? So that's what concerns me. But like the games we just played, great example of like what a deck like this can do. Serantress, Majantress, whatever it is, Bishbu, all that stuff. So yeah, this is pretty solid. I forgot what KM Best said. You can go check out his video. But if you don't have Zabu, this is easily replaceable. Like typically I run a Black Widow. Where is she? Where you at? I run a little Black Widow in there just to like kind of mess with them a little bit. And she can end up being like Carnage food if you need to, because she's only a 2/1, you know? So if you don't have Zabu, maybe toss in Black Widow. And if you have other questions, I have a whole list of replacements. I made a whole video of replacements for Majantress, and that is kind of interchangeable with this. Back then, a lot of people were saying they don't have like Mysterio. Mysterio and Bishop, they're kind of like peanut butter and jelly, baby. Like you gotta have both. You gotta have both of them. Like I would not want to play Bishop if I didn't have Mysterio, and vice versa, because he gets +1 every time for each one of the Mysterios come out. So it's pretty huge. All right, but yeah, anyways, give it a try. Give it a try. I honestly went into this extremely skeptical, but I'm gonna play around with it some more. You know, and switch back and forth between this and like my Galactus deck. But yeah, enjoy. All right, but anyways, that's all I got for this video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe, ring that notification bell, help us hit 75 hundo by the end of the month. Join our Discord server down below. Don't forget the giveaway ends on Sunday. Not the giveaway, but your submissions for your deck ideas ends on Sunday for the Shadow King deck building contest. All right, so make sure you get your submissions in. Yeah, I said join our Discord, talked about the giveaway. Follow me on Twitter at BootmanMSTZ, because I do monthly giveaways, but you got to follow me over there. All right, but yeah, have an amazing rest of your day. I'm gonna be grinding this weekend up to Infinite, so do the same. I'll have some more videos, and I might, don't hold me to it, but I might do some viewer battles this weekend as well. All right, but until next time, have an amazing rest of your day.